In other news, folks, on Saturday, President Barack Obama stood before the cameras and nominated a historic nomination, Loretta Lynch, as the first African-American woman to ever serve as Attorney General. He made the announcement from the White House. Here's what he had to say.
Loretta might be the only lawyer in America who battles mobsters and drug lords and terrorists and still has the reputation for being a charming people person. Huh. And that's probably because Loretta doesn't look to make headlines. She looks to make a difference. She's not about splash, she is about substance. I could not be more confident that Loretta will bring her signature intelligence and passion and commitment to our key priorities, including important reforms in our criminal justice system.
And of course, Lynch, she also spoke on Saturday with regards to this nomination.
I pledge today to you and to the American people that if I have the honor of being confirmed by the Senate, I will wake up every morning with the protection of the American people my first thought. And I will work every day to safeguard our citizens, our liberties, our rights, and this great nation, which has given so much to me and my family. I thank you again, Mr. President and Mr. Attorney General, and all of you for being here.
Time to discuss this nomination. Joining me right now, we have, of course, Rashad Robinson with colorchange.org. We also have Lauren Victoria Burke, politic365.com, as well as Armstrong Williams, of course, with The Right Side, his radio show, television show, online stuff. He got all kind of stuff going on. Barbara Arnwine, Executive Director of the Lawyers Committee for Civil Rights, is also with us. And Barbara, I want to start with you. Black women voted at a higher rate than anybody else in 2008 and 2012. And African-American women, some have been sort of uneasy with the lack of prominent black women in this administration. This certainly, if she is confirmed by the United States Senate, will be the biggest.
Absolutely, and it's a wonderful development because African-American women, between 2012 and 2014, 2 million additional African-American women registered to vote for the midterm election. It just shows you our commitment. I think it's wonderful that there is an African-American woman nominee to be the top law enforcement officer of the nation. $27.6 billion budget for the Department of Justice, $258 million that go into civil rights enforcement. Very, very important post. I love the fact that she is an advisor to Attorney General Holder already on many of my issues, and that she serves on this advisory committee, and that she has really impeccable legal credentials, a lawyer's lawyer.
And one of the other things is that she's already been confirmed twice, unanimous by the United States
That's correct.
Senate. Obviously, there'll be a lot more attention paid to her being nominated to this post, but she's already gone through this process twice before.
That's correct. And she has, really strong credentials. It's going to be very hard for anybody to argue against her experience level. And once again, one of the things that the president said in that introduction that was important was temperament. It takes a lot of really smart political diplomacy to be able to function in that role. And the fact that she's done terrorism in addition to civil rights in the Louima case and confronting police brutality and criminal justice. I mean, she has a really far-ranging background in addition to her white-collar defense work.
I want to go to the panel here. Congress, the whole debate now is whether or not Democrats confirm her during the lame duck session, or do they wait till Republicans take over in January? Look, Republicans have not been happy at all with Attorney General Eric Holder. I'm sure they can't wait to see him actually leave, but many of them are saying do not confirm her until after we take over. Your thoughts?
Well, no Attorney General has been confirmed during a lame duck session of Congress since the Civil War. And there are a lot of new senators who want to be a part of this process. And and Attorney General Eric Holder has said that he will stay on until the president finds someone.
See, that's the trick.
Let me finish. And I don't think, I have no doubt that Ms. Lynch, who's more than just a black woman, she's highly qualified, she's fought the gangs, she has a stellar record on both sides of the aisle, she's someone who's fair and objective. It's the kind of Attorney General that the country needs. I don't see why you cannot wait until January when the new Senate is in place to go through this process.
The best part of this is Eric Holder saying, hey, I'm going to stay on until you pick another Attorney General, because basically you get Eric Holder twice, whether it's Loretta Lynch or Eric Holder staying. Frankly, this whole idea of not doing it in the lame duck is kind of sort of odd, because they already confirmed her twice. What difference does it make whether you do it with the new Senate or the the old Senate. This is Ted Cruz and Senator Mike Lee, two Tea Party senators who want to play games. And they want to research her background, they want to find something, they want to make something controversial. That's why they want to delay it, and that's the only reason.
And you've already seen that from some right-wing media. You know, we've seen some stories on Breitbart and other places claiming that she was involved with Whitewater, when in fact that's a white Loretta Lynch, who's a lawyer, who's a donor. So we've already seen this idea that the minute that the administration puts someone up, you know, you've seen like a lack of fact checking, you've seen a race to try to throw mud on her and to like besmirch her character or besmirch her credentials. And so we do have reason to be concerned about these attempts to stall this process moving forward.
Hold tight 1 second. I'm going to a break. When we come back, I'm going to pick up on this, but also talk about why are White House insiders clamoring to get Valerie Jarrett, senior advisor to the president, his closest friend, fired. We're going to talk about that just a little bit as well.